Welcome to Let's Get Real, a podcast where we talk about all things Muskingum women's soccer. I'm your host, Lauren Hurdle, and today I'm joined by Josie Pickens and Amanda Crayley, who are sophomores on the team. Today we're going to talk about why they chose Muskingum, their campus life and activities that they do outside of soccer, and their leadership role in the recruiting process. You guys ready?
Yep.
All right, let's get into it. So what was your recruitment process like? Can you kind of walk me through that each individually?
I reached out to most D3 schools in Ohio, and then I got emails back, and then they came and watched our games, and then our previous coach invited me for a tour, I think. I went on a tour, did like a whole recruitment day, and then I ended up coming back and having an overnight. And yeah.
I basically did the same thing. I emailed a bunch of OAC coaches, and then they would watch the games come out, like email me back, and then I went on a tour, and here I am.
When did you two first realize that you wanted to play college soccer?
I think I realized when I was in like middle school and kind of growing up. My parents always kind of were like, you can keep playing in college, so I guess that was just always my goal.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of decided late. I was back and forth with the idea for all growing up. And then I think my sophomore year, I quit playing high school soccer, and without playing like both fall and spring, I realized that I missed it and I wanted to have more seasons.
Yeah. So now when you came on a tour here, what stood out to you guys? Was there anything specific?
Mine was definitely like the facilities and the team. I felt welcomed as soon as I met them and kind of like I fit in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's about same for me.
Mm-hmm. Did you guys end up doing an overnight, or how did that work for you guys?
I did not do an overnight.
Okay.
I did an overnight, and it was fun. I stayed with, shout out Morty and Gracie, and I kind of felt bad though because it was like 2 weeks into their freshman year, so they were still trying. Really they were still trying to figure it out, but it was fun. I got to meet people and kind of like see how campus actually was, which was nice.
Yeah, that's one thing that I always wish I was able to do is do an overnight, because I came in like, I guess kind of still around that COVID time,
Mm-hmm.
so we weren't really allowed. The school wasn't allowing that yet, but all I did was like come for a tour, watch a practice, and then I kind of left.
Yeah.
So. All right, so you guys now have a leadership role on the team, and it's helping with sort of the recruiting process, giving tours, offering advice, being that person that these recruits go to when they need something. So how does it feel for you guys to go from being recruited to now being the ones helping these recruits?
I think it's really cool because obviously when you're getting recruited, it can be scary, and I think like it can be intimidating sometimes, like you're around a whole bunch of college people when you're in high school, and it's weird, kind of. But I like it because me and Josie are pretty open, and we talk about basically anything you ask us, so I think it's fun to like get to know the recruits before they commit here, and like you can kind of start building a connection with them before they get to their freshman year, which is cool.
Yeah, and we do things like add them on Snapchat or Instagram and just like keep in touch and kind of see what they're doing, like maybe repost when they commit or something like that, just like to make them feel like we like know that we actually care.
Mm-hmm. Now, was this a leadership role that was given to you? Did you guys kind of reach out and ask for something like that? How did this come about?
I think it was kind of both. I think we just kind of formed into doing more of the tours naturally last year because we were told the parents really liked us. So, we kept doing it. And then it kind of just like, it was given to us as that title, but we kind of were just doing it before because we liked it.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of just like grew into it in a way. Our previous coach asked us officially if we wanted to be called the recruitment committee.
Yeah. And then you just kind of said, yeah.
Yep.
Fair enough. Now, can you describe kind of what goes into the recruiting process when recruits are here on campus? Kind of describe like tours, lunches, maybe an overnight, what that would all look like for somebody who is maybe interested.
So if you're coming for a day, just for like the day, you'll normally meet with admissions, and then you'll at some point have lunch with the team. At least in the past, it's been with the bait shop. Mm-hmm. And then go on a tour, obviously, of all the athletic facilities. You'll get to see a freshman dorm, stuff like that. And then you'll meet with the coaches. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty simple. And then overnights, It just kind of depends on what time they arrive to campus. So if we have like a game day, they'll come and watch a game, or if we have a practice, they'll come and watch practice, and then afterwards they'll eat dinner with the team and kind of hang out with us during the night and see how like night through the week campus life is, and then we'll do a tour like the morning of, and then they'll be on their way.
Now, in your opinion, which one would you rather choose? Would you rather do an overnight, do maybe like a game day experience with like getting to see the locker room and how we all are in the locker room, and getting to actually watch a game? Or would you rather just do like simple day, go to practice, go to lunch, and leave?
Like, I liked how I did it, where I did the overnight the second time before like I was actually interested.
Yeah.
Like, don't waste your time.
It depends on I think an overnight, if it's like a Thursday night, it would be good because you can go to practice and then you can take or go with people to go to Brood, and then you can kind of see what that is and get the different kind of things. Like, you'll see the soccer side, you'll see the student life side, and then get to experience good old D Hall,
Don't do Sundays.
Yeah.
Sundays is when everyone is locked in on homework and there's not much going on.
Or just like
everybody's dead
reset.
and
nobody.
No,
Sundays reset day.
Every time we've had a recruit on a Sunday, we've been like, I'm so sorry, we have to do homework, and it's like they just kind of sit there, and it's not awkward, but it's like just unfortunate.
Like, we feel bad.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna do some rapid fire questions.
Okay.
Kind of some would you rather stuff.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Would you rather eat at the bait shop, which is our option on campus during the day, or eat at the Wynn Cafe, which is the late night option?
I'd rather eat at the bait shop because I like when you are sitting there and like your teammates are coming in and out and you can kind of just see everybody all day.
Yeah.
Me too.
I would agree. Would you rather win an intramural championship or be the president of a club?
Win an intramural championship.
Which one would you want to win?
Pickleball.
Really? Pickleball?
Or volleyball.
I thought you were going to say like turkey ball or something.
We never play turkey
we don't
ball.
do that.
Okay,
We watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're watchers.
Fair enough.
I would rather be the president of the club.
And I know you're in, 3 clubs?
Well, technically 2.
What clubs are they?
Investment club and business club, and then I'm in SAC, but I don't know if that would be considered a club.
I would count that as a club. SAC is the Student Athlete Advisory Committee. And I guess it's a club, but you...
It's a committee, I don't know.
Yeah, you more have to be, asked to be in it. So I would say maybe that's more of a leadership role, but...
Sure.
I'd still count it.
Okay.
Would you rather get locked out of a dorm or fall asleep in class?
Fall asleep in class.
Fall asleep in class.
Really?
I got locked out of my dorm. There was one
What
day...
was it, 3 times this year?
Three this year, but last year we had a game day, and and my roommate locked my door, and I didn't have my keys because I left them in my door. I had to be on the bus in 30 minutes, so I had to sprint to her classroom, get her keys to unlock my door to get my soccer stuff.
I don't remember that.
It was during soccer season. So, yes, I would rather fall asleep in class.
Isn't that, embarrassing, falling asleep in class?
No.
Okay. I personally would find that embarrassing.
I mean, if you fall asleep in class,
if you're,
you can't help
front and
it.
center and, the professor's,
You just
screaming
gotta,
at you.
hide it,
You just
Lauren.
gotta...
Okay. All right.
You just can't be
Yeah, you can't be flat.
So, how did you get locked out this year?
Because a handyman came into our room to fix our AC that wasn't working.
3 times.
3 different times, but then we never knew when they were coming, and we
also don't ever carry our keys with us
because
that seems like a problem.
we
don't lock.
We don't lock our door.
That seems like a problem.
Don't break in, please. And they would always lock our door when they would leave.
Like normal people would do out of
But
respect.
if it's unlocked to begin with, then why would you lock it when you leave?
Unlocked for them courtesy.
They would never tell us.
That's a good point. I didn't think about it like that. Well,
okay.
Anyways,
do not. But Campo gets mad when you keep calling them to have to get your door unlocked.
Especially if it's 3 days in a row.
It was all during preseason,
It was
too.
during preseason.
So we were
we're
dying, and we had to sit there and wait for the door to be
Well,
unlocked.
at least they weren't super busy. There's not a lot of people on campus.
Well, that's why they
true.
were mad. They were one guy I called, and he was like, I gotta walk up all those stairs. And I was like, yeah sorry. There's an elevator. I told him there was an elevator, but.
Would you rather have your worst practice in front of a recruit or have a bad presentation in front of the whole class?
Worst practice in front of a recruit.
Agreed.
To be nice and fair, like, I'm glad you're here looking at our school, but like if I don't perform well in front of you,
like sometimes you have a bad practice.
I'll be all right.
What's gonna happen?
Yeah, you're not gonna come here because of me. Ooh.
And like if you have a bad presentation, then you also get a bad grade. Like
that's fair.
And people will remember that.
Yeah,
that's fair.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah, one time in presentation, I was like, the liver like just dies, and Tanner reminds me all the time. So
shout out Tanner.
Shout out Tanner. He's friends with all the soccer team.
He is.
It's just so cool.
It is cool.
What is something about Muskingum that really surprised you?
How helpful my professors are. They will my advisor has helped me with my resume. Mm-hmm. He's got me into an investment club. He sends me internships every 2 days, I swear. He's at 10:30 at night. He is on it.
He's looking out for you.
He is looking out for me.
Yeah.
So that is definitely in my experience, one of the most surprising and best things that's happened.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I would probably say the opportunities. I feel like people get a lot more opportunities than I thought. And like she was saying, professors are always trying to find things for you to do. I know my friends have so many internships and stuff like that just through the school. I don't know.
Yeah, going off of that, I mean, the relationships that you build with your professors, I wouldn't be where I am today without that and the opportunities they've given me.
You're a prime example.
Yeah, literally inside the classroom and outside the classroom. So I agree wholeheartedly.
Say yes to everything.
Shout out Tom.
Yes. Yeah, shout out Tom.
Shout out Tom. Shout out Arjun. Shout out Beth. Shout out them all.
Shout them out.
There you go. If you could describe Muskingum in 3 words, what would they be?
Community, supportive.
Grit.
Grit? It's a good one. Good one. Looking back now, what is something you wish you would have known during your recruiting process, and what is something you would like to share with recruits?
I guess this isn't something I would have known, but I wish I wouldn't have been so nervous to meet the team and everybody and go to colleges, because I was so terrified. I wouldn't do it overnight because I was just scared to be stuck with people that I don't know, and I just wish I would have been out there more. I
mean, you might end up spending 2, 3, 4 years with some of them, so kind of just being you when you're on a tour.
And not being so shy and timid.
Yeah, it's hard, but I think recruits don't realize that we want them to come here as much as they might want to come here, because obviously we want to make our team better and we want to keep growing our team. So don't be scared, even though it's scary.
We're not scary.
And don't be scared to ask questions. Like I said before, we are
even
an open
the dumbest
book.
Questions.
The dumbest questions. And once you get on campus, try and say yes to everything. Everything that you're if your professor comes up to you, for example, and is hey, I'm trying to start this, do you want to help out with this, or are you interested in this? Just say yes, and try it out, and if you hate it, then stop doing it, but at least you tried something new, because it can lead you down paths that you didn't know you.
And you can meet new people that you would have never met. That's how we met half of our friend group.
Yeah, talk to new people when you get here.
Yeah, so pretty much be open, ask questions, and say yes.
Say yes.
Say yes.
Our last question today is going to be kind of a fun get to know you, since that's kind of what we're telling recruits to do, is ask us questions, get to know us a little bit more than just surface level campus stuff. What is your guys' favorite movie?
G-Force.
Good choice. Good choice.
Thank you.
Thank you, Josie and Amanda, for joining me today, and tune in to the next episode. Bye.